card reading is going to be about what are you meant for. So this could be on a small scale or a large scale, but anything that is meant for you in this carnation, this lifetime, what is it that you are meant for? Quick thing that I would just want to say, that's my own personal opinion, is just because you're meant for something doesn't mean you'll necessarily get it, and that might confuse some people, but what I believe is you will get something that is meant for you if you put the effort towards listening to what your soul is saying to you, aka listening to yourself, listening to what feels good inside of you, and really walking that path. And then whatever is meant for you will come and find you. Otherwise, I think that it's hard to receive what is meant for us when we're not being authentic and real with ourselves. So hopefully that makes sense. I just wanted to say that. Also, just always please keep in mind that tarot cards are not the end-all be-all. If something doesn't feel good to you, release it. Only take what resonates. This is a collective reading, so not all the messages all the time are going to resonate. A lot of the times it's going to be some things here and there. So again, just take what resonates and leave the rest. So we have 4 piles to pick from today. The first one is I am allowed to walk my own path. The second one is I am allowed to love who I love. The third pile is I'm allowed to take a break. And the fourth pile is I'm allowed to let people love me. Okay? So I'll give you guys a moment to pick your pile, and then I'll meet you at your pile. Hi, pile 1. If you chose I am allowed to walk my own path, then this is your reading. So right away, I'm picking up that you guys are meant to really have, you're really meant to find like peace within yourself and like within your home life or just your life in general. Like you guys are really meant to feel like relaxed in this lifetime. Like you're supposed to be at some kind of ease, and you're going to achieve this by really just walking your own path, like listening to yourself, and just like trusting that you're protected in the process. I also am picking up that you're meant to be a place of calm for others, okay? So there's something, I don't know if you guys are in some kind of profession where you bring calm to others. You guys could be like a nurse or a therapist, or you guys could be like in spiritual work, like Reiki, but you do something that you guys might do something that very much calms other people as a actual job. Either you guys do that now, you guys will do that in the future, or you offer something about your personality does offer or is meant to offer peace. And you're supposed to be able to, I shouldn't say you're supposed, but you're meant to feel this within yourself and give it to others as well, and help others achieve this peace and protection that you cultivated for yourself. So I'm definitely getting that what you're meant for in this lifetime is definitely achieving just like this very intense level of just feeling happy within your circumstances in your life. And I'm not saying that you guys are going to live lavishly or anything like that, in the sense that like, you very much could if that's what you want, but it's whatever you guys are after, whether that's just simply living a life that is just very comfortable. You guys are meant to live that life. You guys are meant to really just be able to like sit back on the couch at the end of the day and put your feet up and just be like, everything's good. This is so awesome. You're really meant to achieve that in this lifetime. And that's not to say that you won't have bad days sometimes, but you won't be the type of person where you're like coming home every day and you're just like full of regrets and you're so disappointed with your life. Like, that is not you, guys. Like, this is what you're meant to achieve it there, or at least one or two of the things that you're meant to achieve in this lifetime is that just a level of contentness that I would honestly say not a lot of people achieve. You guys are going to be very content, and it's not just going to be like an outside appearance, it's also going to be very much on the inside. Like, you guys are going to be very content on the inside when it comes to your soul and how you feel inside yourself, but then also on the inside when it comes to like you know how people say like you don't know what goes on behind closed doors. Like, behind closed doors, like, you guys are good. Like, again, I'm not saying that your guys' life is going to be absolutely perfect and that you're not going to have struggles, but I am saying that for the most part you're at least meant to reach a point in your life where you really start to feel like this for a good majority of your life, and you can just really say that you don't really have any regrets at the end of life, or, you know, little to none. Okay, so that's like really beautiful, I think, at least. I'm gonna pull a couple more from this deck, which is the You Have Permission deck. What is pile 1 meant for? What is pile 1 meant for, Spirit? Oh, good catch, Jenny. I'm allowed to say no. I'm allowed to let people know me. So that was interesting. I was picking up something with very much involving other people. So I think that these are lessons, if not you guys have already learned, that you have, if you haven't already learned these lessons, you are continuing to improve learning these things, or you have already learned these things. But either way, something that you're meant to do in this lifetime is to learn these traits. You know, you're really going to master how to say no to people, and master being able to, again, be your open, true self with other people. And this is something that you're going to be able to spread to other people, to help other people with. And in return, you're going to help other people create the same level of peace that you have created for yourself. What is pile 1 meant for, Spirit? Okay. When I'm tuned in to the energy of abundance, I become abundant. I believe I'm worthy of feeling good. When I'm grateful for what I have, I can feel good along the way to what I desire. So with the grateful card here, talking about you know, becoming abundant and feeling good, all of these things very much mesh together well, right? So being grateful every day brings your abundance, and so does also feeling good and worthy about who you are and what you can achieve, and what's, you know, believing that good things are coming to you or that good things are happening to you now. All those things bring in a peaceful life, right? When we can't be grateful for what we have, when we're constantly pointing fingers at other people and saying, you know, this is the reason why I'm like this because of you or whatever, you know, saying to, maybe not pointing at other people, but saying to ourselves, you know, I'm never going to be able to achieve anything, I'm ugly, yada, yada, yada. Those things don't help us bring in abundance, because did anybody ever get anywhere from, you know, anybody truly get anywhere from constantly, you know, pointing fingers at other people? Did anyone ever truly get anywhere by not believing in themselves, by not having confidence, right? These energies bring in abundance, and what you guys are meant for in this life is to really master these two things and teach other people how to master them as well. And I think you guys are all going to be able to do it in a very unique way that is beautiful to each individual watching this. Like, I'm really getting, I don't know, something like a very unique energy about all of you guys, and obviously we all are, all of us humans are unique in our own way. I don't want to say, but I'm picking up on something extra special, but it's honestly what I'm picking up on. Like, that sounds bad, extra special, but yeah, I don't know, it's just like, let's just see what comes up through, because I don't know how to explain what I'm feeling right now, so. Oh. Okay. What is meant for File 1, Spirit? Your potential is endless. Yes, okay, so that's what I was picking up on, and Spirit just like needed to give me something to get me going. Something that's really special that I was picking up on, you guys, is that your potential is endless, and that you're gonna help other people achieve their endless potential. What I mean by this is you're really, well, yeah, it goes in perfectly with the I believe I'm worthy of feeling good. Like, your potential is endless when you decide that you can do anything you set your mind to, right? And I think you guys are going to be a great example of this in this lifetime, if you choose to do so and, you know, fulfill your soul's calling. And some of you guys might already be doing this, and this is just a confirmation from Spirit that you know, you are doing and walking in something that is meant for you in this lifetime right now. And maybe some of you guys don't even realize it too, right? I say that a lot in tarot readings, because I think a lot of us don't realize, you know, already the amazing things that we're doing. We're always constantly looking at the negatives rather than the positives within us, and a lot of times it's easier for other people to see beautiful things that we're doing, or, you know, beautiful things about us rather than our own selves. That's why they always say too, like, if you could only, you know, people say, like, if only you could meet, you know, yourself or something, then you would see, right? So you guys might not see the capacity of how you might already be doing this in your own life, but yeah, you guys are definitely very strong, intelligent individuals that can really help other people learn. And yeah, I'm definitely picking up like spiritual vibes in this pile, in the sense of, again, like some kind of, like, you see how this girl is like holding her hand over her heart or her chest area? I feel like a lot of you guys do Reiki, or that's something that could potentially be meant for you guys. I would definitely get picking up big Reiki vibes in this pile, and I did say that earlier. What is pile 1 meant for? You can do it if you put your mind to it. Don't let the fear of what could happen stop anything from happening. We all have the ability, the difference is how we use it. And I can make good decisions. Just want to see. Okay. So we all have the ability, the difference is how we use it. You guys are really gonna show people, again, you guys are meant to show people how we all have the ability to change, we all have the ability to grow. So I'm getting big like coach vibes in this group, or teacher vibes, or just like really just like, I was also just really picking up mainly in the beginning, just like really chill, like down to earth, like humble people, like I don't know, like, and I'm also getting like very like simple simpletons, like in the sense of like simplicity is bliss. Like you guys might be like minimalist, you might not have like very much in your house. You guys might not really be about the finer things. Like you guys might just want like, yeah, like you guys are just good with like, you know, your necessities, and you guys are gonna also show people to live like that too, and how that's beautiful, and how you know, how we really don't need a lot. Wow, that's cool. All right. What is pile 1 meant for in this life, Spirit? We were together. I forgot the rest. With that, I just get that you guys are meant to make like a big impact on people when it comes to like their transformation, or just like how their life ends up. Like I think like whether you do this for a career or just do it by being the person that you are, I really think that like a lot of people aren't going to forget you and the impact that you made on their lives. If music be the food of love, play on. So some of you guys might be big, you know, music people, big food people. If that's so, I'm definitely just picking up from that card that you're meant to really incorporate these things into whatever it is that you do. Like when you like incorporate it into this, like what I've been talking about when it comes to like teaching people to really like go after what it is that they want. I feel like you guys are going to incorporate like food or music somehow into this, or this is something that you might already do, in order to have people, you know, connect with you better. You might like make them meals, or you might connect people with people through music, and you might like find your clients through music. Something like this that's very interesting, that is going to help you make like you're gonna use food or music like to link the connection with the people that you help. That might only be a message for some people, but that is something coming through. There's nothing either good or bad, but thinking makes it so. Hamlet. I want to say these ones. Walt Whitman and Twelfth Night are the other two. that I said. There is nothing either good or bad, but thinking makes it so. So yeah, that goes with when I was saying about believing that you're good and that you're worthy and to be grateful for what you have. It's like everything is about perspective, right? And so that's what I kind of get. That's what I personally get from that is like you guys are going to teach yourself. You guys are meant to teach yourself about the power of perspective and bring that on and teach that to others. I like this place and could willingly waste my time in it. I just like really see you guys. I keep getting this vision in my head of someone like just so happy in their home. So like something that you guys are meant for is to have a really, really happy home. Whether that's just you being single, chilling on the couch, because I am seeing that. I just see someone like chilling on the couch. I saw like them kicking up their feet, or like I saw like someone sipping on a tea, but just like a super relaxed energy and just like so happy. Like you guys know when you just feel so good, like when you get to relax after like a hard day, like not just like an average day when you feel good, like it's just like one of those really like one of those like super exhausting days, and like you don't have a guilt in the world for like just like chilling and doing nothing. Like, oh, I don't know how to explain this energy. You guys are just gonna have a very happy home life again, whether it's like you're single or with like family, but like the way that your home looks, you're gonna be really happy with. Everything you have, you're gonna be really happy with. Like, just very much at peace. And like when I'm saying like I like this place and could willingly waste my time in it, you guys might be very much homebodies. If you're not, I'm gonna say you guys just might change your mind in the future and become homebodies, because I see someone really enjoying their home. So that's something that's definitely meant for you. If you just want a better home life, in whatever capacity that might be, whether it's just like, you know, spicing up where you live now or improving where you live or moving somewhere else, you were meant to have this in this lifetime. Oh, we got two of the same one, double confirmation. I told you guys, I keep seeing, that was like the first, like when I saw the I am allowed to walk my own path, like that was the first vision I got in my head. Like this, I'm specifically seeing a girl just this, and I feel this energy of just being super relaxed, and it's just like smiling and just like and just like so at peace, okay? We were together, I forget the rest. Oh my gosh, again. That's so weird that they're both doubled like that. I know like there is doubles in here, guys, which is nice because I like these double confirmations. And I do shake it. Like I give this thing, I give it a shake. There has to be something else to that double one than what I said too. I don't know, there's something I'm missing here with this one. We were together, I forget the rest. Walt Whitman. I think again, like with the home, I also think a really happy partner. Like you're gonna be happy with the person that you end up with. Like you're meant to be very content with the person that you end up with in this lifetime. Like that is something that is supposed to be meant for you, is like you're meant to have someone that is really there for you, that you guys both just really love each other, and it feels like, you know, it's just gonna sound so cheesy, but like the world stops when you guys are with each other. And that sounds really cheesy, but just with the I forget the rest, it's just like you forget that anyone else is in the room sometimes. Like, that's how, like, you guys look at each other's eyes, and it's like you just have that feeling of like, this is a good relationship, like, this is, I really love this person, you know? I wish you to know that you have been the last dream of my soul. So you might even have something that's meant for you, and I'm only getting this for some people, but you might even have dreams of this person before you meet them, or you might have had like your perfect person envisioned, or you might have had like some kind of knowing that you were going to meet someone. Again, this is only gonna be for some people, but like that's something that's meant for some of these some people in this reading, is like you're supposed to like almost have like an inkling of somehow of like meeting this person, or maybe not meeting them, but a soul recognition with this person. Again, I was getting like looking into someone's eyes, feeling like, yeah, like feeling like I know this person, I have so much love for this person. This might be something that you are meant to feel even with your first meeting with this person. When I saw you, I fell in love, and you smiled because you knew. William Shakespeare. Okay, that's weird. That's weird, guys. I didn't look at that, okay? Like, I literally didn't look in that. Whoa. Whoa. That was a crazy synchronicity. Guys, I swear I didn't look at these. I literally am holding them like this, okay? So that was double confirmation that you're meant to like meet someone in this lifetime where you like instantly like you just know. And maybe this isn't your life partner, guys, okay? But there's something in this lifetime that you're meant to like at least meet somebody, and you guys are gonna definitely have some kind of really important soul recognition and some kind of important relationship. It might not be a forever thing. And hey, guys, don't shoot the messenger. That is coming through. For some of you guys, I am picking up like you guys are gonna be together like for this lifetime. And some people, it's just like and this could even be a friendship. Like, this might not be a romantic partner. This could just even be a friendship that you're meant to like just have this crazy, like, you could have dreams of this person, or it could just be like you guys meet and it's just like this crazy soul recognition. Okay, I don't know how else to explain it. Foolery, sir, does walk about the orb like the sun. It shines everywhere, 12th night. So with that underneath, how I put it underneath, I am allowed to walk my own path. I just gather you guys are very much meant to shine in your own way, in whatever way that sounds like to you, whether it's just being like a really great person of your known person of your community, and whether it's like volunteering at one of your favorite places and just really shining that way, being like known that way, or just like shining in the sense of like, again, just being very at peace with your life, and being a joy, and really helping other people like bring that same energy to their own lives. There's some kind of like warmth, some kind of shine that you guys are really meant to experience in this lifetime. Some are born great, some achieve greatness, and some have greatness thrust upon them. 12th night. Another 12th night. Some are born great, some achieve greatness, and some have greatness thrust upon them. So I get it that you guys are meant to have all three. There's qualities that you guys have that are great, that you've been born with. Then there's qualities that you're going to achieve that are going to make you great, or you're going to learn how to cultivate the gifts that you were given to achieve the greatness, which in a sense, yes, I think all of us humans are meant to do that, right? I think we're all given gifts to work upon, to help us, live the life that we're meant to live, that our soul came here to experience. But I also think you guys are going to thrust, you're not only going to have greatness thrust upon you, but you're going to give greatness to other people as well. Remember that every day is the best day of the year. That goes so well with what I've been saying. Like, that is your guys' like vibe, okay? This is that pile's vibe, okay? Like, your vibe, I don't know, you're just gonna reach this level of like feeling every day is the best day of the year. Like, you just, I don't know. I almost feel bad for saying that because, like, again, I'm saying, like, you guys aren't going to always just be perfect and, like, not gonna have any, like, you know, bad stuff happen to you. But again, I do think you were meant to reach a time in your life where from that point on and forward until you die, you are really meant to just, for the most part, like, you're just gonna enjoy your life. Like, again, it doesn't mean you're not gonna have any bad stuff at all, but you are going to reach a point where it's a lot more seldom. When you consider things like the stars, our affairs don't seem to matter very much, do they? Yeah, with that, I'm just picking up on the simplicity vibes again. Like, you guys are just very, again, I'm just getting that you guys don't need much to be happy, and you guys are really going to show other people that as well. It's like something that you're gifted with, and hopefully that's something that you guys resonate with, because I am picking that up on this pile. Like, you guys just don't need that much to be happy, and one of your gifts in this lifetime and something that you're meant to do is teach other people that naturally. It's just going to come naturally to you. Okay? So that is your reading, guys. I hope you enjoyed it. If you did, you guys know what to do. I'm not even going to bother going over it. Just thank you so much for coming and tuning in and joining me. And yeah, stay zen. Bye. Hi, pile 2. If you chose the peacock oar, then this is your reading. So right away, I am picking up that you guys, obviously, well, I shouldn't say obviously, but I am picking up that with the I am allowed to love who I love card, you guys are really meant to master your love relationships in this lifetime. And I'm getting that some of you guys listening to this right now, you could be like, oh yeah, or you could be like, what do you mean? But I think a lot of you will know what I'm talking about in the sense of right now, or even in your past. I'm picking up, especially right now, heavy energy on right now, to be honest. You guys could be going through some really challenging relationships, or you guys have just constantly been through challenging relationships. And in this lifetime, you guys are really meant to dig deep and really master love for yourself and master your romantic relationships, okay? This is something that I am picking up that your soul did come here to do in this lifetime, and yeah, it's definitely a big lesson / mission that you're meant to do. But I am picking up that as long as, again, if you guys listen to the intro and what I said, as long as you know, are doing that, you guys are doing that deeper inner work that, you know, doesn't get talked about as much in spirituality when it comes to, you know, shadow work and journaling and just diving deeper into our inner child and, you know, our trauma. If you guys do that work, I do see that you are meant to have a beautiful relationship in the future. And maybe you guys already have a beautiful relationship watching this. And maybe you've already achieved that, which is amazing. You guys could be just watching this. This could just be a confirmation that all of the crazy experiences and lessons that you've had to learn through your romantic relationships and through your relationship with yourself has, you know, cultivated being able to have this healthy relationship with a significant other that you have now. Another thing I was picking up is lavender. Do you guys love lavender? Do you guys have a tattoo of lavender on you? Do you have a lot of lavender in your house? I don't know, something about lavender. Did someone grandma love lavender? Because that just came into my mind for some reason. But another thing, that's a confirmation, but another thing I was picking up is that lavender can oh my gosh, why can't I say significantly? Lavender can significantly help you guys relax, okay? More you than a lot of other people, okay? Like lavender can obviously help everyone relax, but for some reason, it's being known to me in this reading, it's being made known to me that lavender can specifically help you guys, okay? So only take it if it resonates, or try it out, you know? Obviously if you're never mind, actually. Well, yeah, I was gonna say, like, I worry about, you know, how, like, not every message is gonna resonate for everyone, right? So, like, if you're allergic to lavender or something, please don't try out lavender, you know? Just be like, oh, like, why not? Even though I know I'm allergic to it. I know that sounds bad, and you'd be like, hey, why the heck would I do something like that? But I worry sometimes, you know, because like not all messages are meant for everyone, so only take it if it resonates. That's the beauty with getting a personal reading, right? Is that you know that the message is going to resonate with the person because it's a personal reading. But when it's a collective reading, there's going to be several messages. And yes, you can have readings where everything resonates, but there is going to be sometimes a tarot reading where only some things resonate. So just take what resonates and leave the rest. Sorry, I had to say that. I felt stupid for saying, like, don't use lavender if you're allergic to it, but like, man, sometimes you just gotta say it, right? You gotta make it known. But yeah, you guys are meant to have a lot of new beginnings in your relationships, new beginnings in your romantic relationships, and new beginnings when it comes to yourself. You guys are definitely meant to constantly be transforming and constantly transforming yourself, okay? And constantly up-leveling your relationships. So again, I'm getting that a lot of you probably have already experienced this, where, you know, you could have like been in like a very like toxic, abusive relationship, and then, you know, maybe gone to another relationship and it was like not like super abusive, but it was like, it was still toxic and like emotionally draining, right? And then you got out of that, and maybe, you know, the person was a really nice person, but they had like you know, an alcohol addiction or something, and it just progressively gets better and better, in the sense of like it's not as much going on, if that makes any sense. So you guys are just really much meant, and I don't know if that sounds bad, because like I don't mean to there is dark things that we all, I personally believe there's dark things that we all have to experience in every lifetime. There's dark things that we're all meant to go through. So this is just one of the dark things that I am picking up that you guys have to go through. And again, don't take it if it doesn't resonate, but you guys are meant to go through a lot of dark romantic relationships, but you're gonna find a lot of beauty out of it, right? You guys are gonna come out so much stronger, and you guys, if not already, because I'm picking up some of you guys have already done this for yourselves, you're gonna come out so much stronger, and you're not gonna regret those relationships because of how strong and how much you grew from them, okay? So we're gonna grab some more cards from from this deck, which is a You Have Permission deck. What is pile 2 meant for in this life, Spirit? What is pile 2 meant for in this life, Spirit? It's pile 2. Wow. I'm gonna put these together here, actually. No. Okay, so we have, I am allowed to love who I love. I am allowed to be loved. I am allowed to do what will make me proud, and I am allowed to let my voice be heard. So I think that you guys have felt this way a lot in your romantic relationships. You've really struggled with letting your voice be heard, doing what will make yourself proud rather than making other people happy, and allowing yourself to not be a people pleaser, or allowing yourself to, again, do what will make you proud in order to, you know, love yourself. And also like learn how to not feel like you need to do something in order to receive love, if that makes sense. These are things that you're meant to learn and experience in this lifetime to really become an absolute boss when it comes to, like, you're gonna be a boss in romantic relationships, a boss in self-love. Like, you're gonna have this stuff down pat because you guys have been through the worst of the worst, okay? And so, again, I'm not saying that it's all bad. You're gonna end up with someone beautiful. You are meant to experience that in this lifetime too, okay? It's not all, you know, I think I've explained myself enough. What is pile 2 meant for in this lifetime, Spirit? When I introduce joy to a situation, I change the vibrational frequency of what's happening around me. When I truly surrender my desires to the universe, a mighty force of faith can set in. So with that, I'm getting that you guys are really meant to learn how to surrender to the universe, but also have faith in the universe that everything happens for a reason. You guys are really meant to, again, be very big masters of this. Be a master of having trust and faith in the universe because you've been through so much that you guys are going to know, you guys are going to have such a great capacity to keep your faith and keep up with being able to surrender to life. It's like going to come naturally to you. That's something that you're meant to achieve in this lifetime. When I introduce joy to a situation, I change the vibrational frequency of what's happening around me. So I don't know if when you guys were like younger, and maybe even now, I don't know, I'm getting more younger, you guys had a really hard time bringing joy into your life because of, and it could not just be only romantic relationships, it could just be like all relationships around you. You just had a really hard time allowing to be loved and letting your voice be heard. And because of that, you weren't able to experience joy because you were always making yourself small and you always were putting other people before yourself. And so later on in life, you're really meant to experience intense joy and be able to give that joy to others. I'm trying to think of the word that I'm thinking of right now, but I clearly can't think of it, or else I'd say it. Like naturally, like we got a kind of a similar message in the last pile. It's not the same thing, but like just joy. Like you guys are a joy bringer, okay? I don't know if there was one, but anyways. Okay, I did have a third one, I think, but then I put it back in the pile, and I don't know if that was the one or not, so I'm just gonna shuffle another one. I'm sorry. Okay, what is meant for pile 2, Spirit? I feel my way into faith one step at a time. Yeah. Yeah, you guys are meant to do this for yourself. It's like, I'm just really seeing like a journey of someone, again, it's like one step at a time. You gain more and more faith in yourself to the point where you've been through so much that you're like unstoppable, because like you have cultivated this surrender and this trust and this faith in the universe, even though, you know, you've had so many reasons to not have it. And because of that, you've become so strong and so like untouchable in a sense, because yeah, I'm getting you guys have been through a lot, okay? A lot. What is pile 2 meant for in this life? What is pile 2 meant for in this life? What is pile 2 meant for in this life? So only look back to see how far you've come. Those who dare to fail can achieve greatly. Adventure is waiting for you. You have the power to change the world. So with the I'm allowed to let my voice be heard, over top of the those who dare to fail can achieve greatly, I just think you guys have really been shut down a lot, especially in your childhood. I'm getting when it comes to saying what you need to say and being heard, and I think a fear of voicing yourself or a fear of failing has come out of that, because you've been just shut down to not believe in yourself. I don't know how to explain this. Hopefully I'm explaining it okay, but I'm just like picturing someone screaming. Like, you guys are just really meant to like unapologetically really express yourself to other people, and like again become a master of that. So you guys are gonna be able to master a lot of personality traits in this lifetime. Like, you're gonna really be a master of like emotional intelligence, but not only that, just like emotional intelligence, I mean, these kind of things kind of go hand in hand together, but like again, like I said, like self-love, but also like you're gonna just have a very, again, you might already have these things, you're meant to have a very profound trust in yourself and the universe, but it's gonna come from a lot of failing at first and a lot of trial and error. Sorry for the shaking of the video, I apologize. With the when I truly surrender my desires to the universe, a mighty force of faith can set in, and then you have the power to change the world underneath it. Again, kind of similar message to the last pile. Not the same, but same in the sense that you guys are going to teach people things. But one of the things that you guys are going to teach people is how to really have a deep surrender and faith. Okay? And that's why it says you have the power to change the world, because that's like a superpower that you're going to help other people learn. And then with the adventure is waiting for you, I just think that one's self-explanatory. Like I just believe that you guys are meant to go through a lot of adventures, but it's not even so much like adventures in the sense of like I do think you guys are meant to like have like adventures like fun in the sense, but like adventures can also be, I think when we think of adventure a lot of the time we think of like something that's like always super fun, right? But an adventure can also be like something we didn't expect, something that makes our adrenaline pump. As we can go on an adventure that's scary. I think you guys are meant to have all types of adventures in this lifetime, okay? You're supposed to really feel a very huge array of emotions. That's a really good way to put it. Like you guys are meant to really feel all of the emotions on a deep level and a lot of different ways. Okay. What is pile 2 meant for in this lifetime? And again, if some of this ever doesn't feel right to you guys, don't take it, right? You don't have to take it. It doesn't have to be your truth, okay? If the music be the food of love, play on. We got that with the last one. 12th night. She rolled over, buried half her face in her pillow, and smiled slightly. It was then the overwhelming realization washed over me that there is so much more to life than simply surviving it. Tyler, not Gregson. I think you guys are going to find a deep love for music and food. I think that's something that's going to really help you get through these adventures that you're going to have. And so again, this is something that you guys have already been through or are going through or have been going through in your life. And you guys can relate to that music or food is something that has really gotten you through these tough times. Maybe times where you felt like you didn't have anyone else, you turned to, food or music. Maybe that's some of like your guys' outlets is music or food, like making food or creating music or just listening to music is your way to help you escape or help you just get through hard times. And that has to do with something that's meant to happen in your life too. There's something special about that for you guys, okay? And then with this, I think that is coming through as a message as you again may have or do struggle with the feeling of just trying to survive life, trying to just get through life. I think we all deal with that to a certain extent, right? And you're really going to master, or at least you're meant to master that feeling and like really be able to master enjoying the present and enjoying every single day and not feeling that way anymore, okay? Pause your thoughts and learn to listen to what you feel. So often we are not as blind as we are numb. Yeah, so you guys might have went through a lot of phases or are going through a lot of phases where you are like, you just feel numb. You feel like you can't, you just feel numb. You don't feel, that's what people do, right? They escape through, I'm not saying that you guys is what you guys do, but there's a part of you at a point of your life or in your life that you feel numb from all the more negative experiences that you've had, and you're meant to really be able to become a master of going within yourself and finding out what it is that you need to change in your own life, but also what things you need to implement towards other people in order to create a healthier lifestyle for yourself and really be able to live a life of ease and peace. We know what we are, but not what we may be. Hamlet. Yeah, you guys are going to master that. You guys are going to master becoming someone that you thought you were never going to be able to become. Master being able to get the relationship that you may have never thought that you were going to be able to get. You're going to be able to master, going from a lot of hard times and turning it into, turning lemons into lemonade, okay? Please enjoy the unavoidable pain. Oh my gosh, that's what you guys do. You guys have learned how to find the beauty in the pain and how to transmute it. You guys are going to be and are meant to be big transmuters in this lifetime. Be yourself always. The sun takes no instructions from anyone as to how bright it should be. So you guys might have really taken instructions from other people, really, kept your head down, didn't let your voice be heard, and you're meant to really not take any instructions from anyone in this lifetime. Learn how to really stand on your own, be super self-confident in yourself, and really only give the people the time of day that deserve the time of day from you. Don't look back. You are not going that way. Yeah, you guys are really meant to unapologetically, not make space for looking back at the past, not letting the past dictate your future, okay? You're meant to become a master of that. Pause your thoughts and learn to listen to what you feel. So often we are not as blind as we are numb. That one came in the last pile too. I'm still learning to love the parts of myself that no one claps for. Rudy Francisco. If I didn't say them, this one's Clinton, this one's JM Storm, Tyler Not Gregson, Hamlet, 12th Night. I'm still learning to love the parts of myself that no one claps for. Rudy Francisco. Pause your thoughts and learn to listen to what you feel. So often we're not as blind as we are numb. Oh my gosh, that one's double there too. Yeah, you guys are really meant to be able to figure out how to find your way, how to look within yourself, and figure out how to listen to what it is that you need. I find comfort in knowing ashes can't ignite. That really goes well with the don't look back, you're not going that way. It's I sense some there's such deep pain and darkness in this reading, but it's in such a beautiful way. It's just you guys are transmuters of the darkness. You guys are meant to be professional darkness transmuters. And again, this is not a forever thing. You guys are going to learn how to really do this for yourself, and then from that point on, it's all sunshine and rainbows, okay? Not all sunshine and rainbows. I said this in the last pile too. Everyone's gonna have ups and downs. You can't expect everything all the time to be sunshine and rainbows. But I'm just getting you guys get to a point in your life where you have really mastered these qualities that I'm talking about, okay? The other pile was different qualities. There might have been some similar ones, I can't remember now, but this pile, these qualities are what you are meant to experience in this lifetime, what you're meant to master in this lifetime, what your soul came to learn in this lifetime, okay? So these are things that are meant for you in this lifetime. It isn't easy what we say or think. It isn't what we say or think that defines us, but what we do. Wow. I think that wraps up the reading pretty well. I think you're going to learn and have learned or have already learned that it's so important to recognize how we act as a person, and like, even though it says it isn't what we say or think that defines us, but what we do, I still think like you are meant to recognize how the importance of how we think, the importance of what you do as an individual. You might have not really recognized the importance of this growing up, and you're really meant to master that at a whole another level. So I hope you guys enjoyed this reading, and this is it. So yeah, thank you for tuning in, and take care. Stay zen. Bye. Hi Pile 3, if you chose I am allowed to take a break with the fluorite, then this is your reading. So right away I am picking up that what you're meant for is, it's been interesting. So I've been picking up like life lessons and personality traits and like things that you're supposed to overcome or achieve in this lifetime as what you're meant for. So in that regards, what I'm picking up for you guys is you guys are really meant to master like taking risks, going after what it is that you want, seeking out new experiences, living boldly, you know, but really like facing the struggles within that and finding the gratitude within those struggles while keeping your eyes on the end goal. This is something that you're meant to do in this lifetime and something that you're meant to achieve for your soul's growth, okay? And all while doing this, learning how to take a break, learning how to, again, be grateful for everything that you already have, while still continuing to learn and, you know, keep up with that intelligence and believing that you can achieve more for yourself and, you know, going past those obstacles and like staying focused and doing what needs to be done to reap those rewards. All right? So we're gonna get some more out of this deck. That is the You Have Permission deck. What is Pile 3 meant for in this lifetime, Spirit? I'm allowed to show my true colors. I'm allowed to change for the better. I'm allowed to do what my heart tells me. I love all of that. This. I'm allowed to change for the better. I'm allowed to show my true colors. I'm allowed to do what my heart tells me. So part of your struggles that you have maybe experienced already in this life or are experiencing is really showing your true colors, really being your authentic self, believing in yourself that you can change, that you can do better, and trusting what your heart is telling you, which to a certain extent, I think we all have that challenge, right? But I think that you guys may struggle with it more than the average person in this lifetime. And, but you're also meant to be able to endure it more, and be able to find the wisdom within these things, of why we have to go through these things, and be able to find gratitude in the journey also more than the average person, that you will be able to do that more than the average person, okay? So I definitely think that is all things that you're meant for. What is pile 3 meant for, Spirit? I release time and let the universe show me what to do. I think that goes so well with it. When I'm tuned into the energy of abundance, I become abundant. So with the gratitude card and when I'm tuned into the energy of abundance, I become abundant. I think you guys are really meant to learn how to master the laws of the universe, when it comes to how gratitude works and how money coincides with being grateful. And with I release time and let the universe show me what to do, that really ties in with everything we were talking about from the beginning so far of this video. You guys are meant to master how to really trust the journey and release the expectation of when things are supposed to happen, right? So again, really mastering, all of the piles have been about like mastering certain qualities and learning lessons, but anyways, yours is like the laws of the universe. And one of the laws of the universe is surrendering, right? And so believing that the universe is on your side and that everything is happening in the universe's timing. I also think what you guys are meant for is you're meant to really experience this and see this for yourself, as you grow and age on your life journey, and question the universe. I think you are meant to experience things that prove to you that the universe is on your side and that you can trust the timing of your life. What is meant for pile number 3, Spirit? You'll never influence the world trying to be like it. Being happy doesn't mean being perfect. Impossible is just one person's opinion. Wow. I think these cards go so well with what we've been talking about. So we have, I'm allowed to do what my heart tells me, above, you'll never influence the world trying to be like it. So again, you guys really meant to just go after what it is that you want for yourself. And I think everybody to a certain extent, again, is meant to do that in their lifetime. But I think more people are meant to, really, I don't know how to explain this. You guys are just very much meant to just go after what you want, okay? Like, you guys are meant to be yourselves really show up as yourself, learn how to show up as you. You guys might have even had already times in your lifetime right now where you've tried to maybe copy what someone else was doing, or maybe not copy, but like listen to what your parents told you to do, and you just ended up unhappy. And you're like supposed to go through these experiences to really end up choosing yourself, choosing what your heart says, and recognizing that like you'll never be able to not only influence the world, but just influence your own self. Like, you're not gonna ever be able to influence your own worth if you constantly listen to what other people want rather than what your heart wants, okay? And that's something that you're meant to learn in this lifetime. That I'm allowed to change for my better underneath being happy doesn't mean being perfect. And I think that goes with the gratitude card, actually, because I'm just picking up that you guys might have had this false belief that people, or you might feel like you're surrounded by a lot of people that pretend to be a lot happier than they actually are. And I think you guys in this lifetime are, again, really meant to embrace showing all of your emotions and not being afraid to show people that you're not perfect, to influence other people to also do the same. And impossible is just one person's opinion. Again, I'm getting that you guys are really meant to break the chains when it comes to other people telling you what you can and can't do for yourself. I think you guys are really meant to believe in yourself and create the things that you envision for yourself in this lifetime. So we're gonna pull from this. What is pile 3 meant for, Spirit? In the end, there was no fixing the things we destroyed, and that is why it's the end. It's not just another chapter in the long and sordid story of us. Jessica cut off. Why sometimes I've believed as many as 6 impossible things before breakfast. That's weird that we've gotten the word impossible twice. Lewis Carroll is this one. So you guys are really meant to do the impossible in this lifetime. You guys are really meant to show yourself that you can bring your visions into reality, okay? And with this one, I'm getting I think this card is bringing out what my intuition is telling me is that it's showing me that you're meant to be able to really have endings and learn from them. Really see the beauty in endings. I was quiet, but I was not blind. Jane Austen. No matter how many miles divide us, I am at peace knowing my roads will eventually meet yours as long as I keep driving. Jessica cut off. I keep getting something about love here with these messages, the Jessica cut off messages. something about some kind of connection, some kind of love connection in your life is supposed to be very meaningful, whether it's like you meet someone and they just very much change your life. They make a big impact on you. And it doesn't have to be romantic, it could be anybody, but I am getting some kind of person is supposed to have a really big impact on you in this lifetime, to help you achieve these things that you're meant for. When it's a painting, sculpture, photograph, poem, or song, the very best artwork comes from being absolutely honest. And I think that's what you guys are meant to do, and I'm putting it over, I'm allowed to show my true colors. You guys are really meant to show your honesty, and that could also be through these things, painting, sculptures, photographs, poems, songs. It could very much be some of you artists in this pile. That is one of the ways that you are meant to showcase your talents, or bring those visions that you have to life, whether it's becoming a poet, becoming a photographer. You're meant to achieve these things in this lifetime, and be very honest about how you achieve these things, or just honest about your feelings and the things you've experienced through your photography, through your sculptures, through your poems. Why sometimes I've believed as many as 6 impossible things before breakfast. That's so weird. How did I get that again? All of the piles have had doubles. It's very odd. Doubles of different things, but I mean, there is a lot of doubles in here, so I can't really say that, but it's still, I think, odd that, especially because it's with the word impossible. So again, you guys are meant to do what you perceive as the impossible. You're meant to make it possible in this lifetime. Pause your thoughts and learn to listen to what you feel. So often we are not as blind as we are numb. Jam Storm. And the other pile got that card. And with you for that one, I'm getting that you're just meant to believe in what you feel and not numb it out. A lot of the times people are so passionate and they don't know where to channel that passion, so they turn to drugs or they turn to things to numb themselves in order to deal with this feeling inside them. And you guys might resonate with that feeling, and you're not meant to numb yourself. You're meant to use that passion in a healthy way and bring your visions to life, okay? So that was your reading, guys. I hope you enjoyed it. Thank you for coming and listening, and have a zen rest of your day. Bye. Hi, pile 4. If you chose the I am allowed to let people love me card with the green aventurine, then this is your reading. So we have the passion card and the truth card, and with all of these cards together, I'm picking up what is meant for you is you're really meant to experience these cards have all been very obvious, but we get deeper into the reading as we go. But literally what this card says is, really experiencing the love that other people give to you, okay? And really experiencing truth from yourself and from others, and passion from yourself and others. I think you're going to have a lot of people passionate about you in this lifetime if you haven't already. And people are just going to sense a lot of passion from you. You could be a very passionate person. But these are traits that you very much embody, and these are also traits that you're at least meant to have other people bring to you. So you're supposed to have a lot of people love you in this lifetime. Some of you guys could even, you know, have some type of fame or want fame, or just want to have some kind of positive influence on the world, not necessarily fame. And I think this is something that's coming through, that is something that is meant for you if that is something that you resonate with. If it's not something that you resonate with, it's just that you're supposed to feel a lot of love from life and people, but especially people I'm picking up in this lifetime. I don't know if in your past lives you guys experienced a lot of heartache, a lot of deceit, but something about this life is really making me feel like you guys are meant to experience a lot of love, okay? We're gonna get some more cards from this deck, which is the You Have Permission deck. What is pile 4 meant for in this lifetime? I'm allowed to miss the old me. I'm allowed to want more. I'm allowed to forgive them. I'm allowed to forgive myself. So with these cards, I'm just getting that you guys are, again, when I said that you're meant to feel a lot of different types of emotions from other people, you're going to feel a lot of forgiveness from other people. You might have already had this in your lifetime where, you know, you've had a lot of people come back from the past and you know, ask you to forgive them, apologize to you. If you haven't seen this a lot yet, I wouldn't be surprised if you see that in your future. You're meant to show people that you're allowed to want more for yourself, and you're allowed to outgrow your old self. And people are going to gain more respect for you and love you even more because of this. I'm getting that you guys have always been really loved, and maybe this isn't something that you've actually seen. You guys might have actually received a lot of jealousy, not even realizing because of how much people love you or how much like beauty people see in you. But this is definitely something that I see that you're meant to experience in this lifetime, is a lot of passion and a lot of acknowledgement from other people, and being able to strive to new heights for yourself. What is meant for pile number 4, Spirit? Whoa, too many. What is meant for pile number 4? Okay. I am kind and loving towards others while creating clear boundaries that protect my good feeling emotions. Yes. So if this isn't something that you've already cultivated for yourself, this is something that you are meant to cultivate for yourself. And in doing this will, and you guys might have already had this, and this is something that you've already achieved, and this might be something that you've just always had, and again, has been meant for you. But by doing this is what you are going to always have with people. People are going to respect your boundaries. People are going to be kind and loving towards you. They're going to have good feeling emotions towards you. Yeah, there's just a lot of love here. When I cultivate a spiritual connection, I can trust the universe no matter what. So with that, and I'm allowed to want more, I'm also getting that this is the love from the universe. You guys are meant to experience a deep love with the universe. Feel very loved from the universe in this lifetime. You're meant to feel a special connection with the universe, in whatever way that is to you. And yeah, that's not to say that your connection with the universe is any better than anyone else's. It's just to you and your experience, and you're in this lifetime, it's going to feel special to you. Okay? When I live and act from a place of spiritual alignment, I can trust that everything is working out for me, even if I don't know when or how it will happen. Yeah, again, so I think that you guys are really going to receive so much love that it's going to help you. You're meant to also receive this love from yourself. So you're supposed to cultivate this love from yourself. And because you can cultivate that love from yourself, you're really going to have this special relationship with the universe. I'm not saying you guys don't already have a relationship with the universe. I'm saying, like I said, you guys could have already done this, and this is just a confirmation that this is something that was meant in your lifetime, that is happening, that is playing out. But you're meant to have a certain spiritual, feel like at some point in your life, you're meant to feel like you're in some kind of alignment with the universe, and that you can trust that the universe is working out for you. And that was a similar message to either pile 2 or pile 3, I believe. My super attractor power comes from how I feel, my faith and love, and the joy I put out. Yes, did I not say there's just something about like love and joy in this pile? There's a big message about your relationship with others and the love that you have. It's like people are going to be attracted to you because of the love and the passion that you have, and you're really going to feel the love and the passion from other people. Such an interesting message, honestly. What is meant for pile number 4? Keep your eyes on the stars and your feet on the ground. What is meant for pile 4, Spirit? So you guys are meant to have a special connection with children. You guys might be in a field where you help children. I think part of what you're meant for is also to help people envision their future, help people plan out their future. This could be with children or teenagers. You guys, again, might already do something like this. And especially like teaching people about spirituality, teaching children about spirituality. This is something that you're meant for. Only take that message if it resonates. It's not going to be for everyone. Yeah, you guys are going to really be able to test your limits when it comes to your passion and your love in this lifetime. Like, I'm just picking up, you guys are going to experience, I think we all get to experience like higher levels of different things as souls. And that's just what we signed up for in this lifetime. That's just my belief. Take it or leave it, right? And one of the things that you guys signed up for in this lifetime is to really experience really go past the limits of what the average individual feels when it comes to love and passion. So if that resonates, leave a comment in below, because I'm very interested to, I don't even like fully understand this reading, to be completely honest with you. Like, I understand that this is like another level of like love and passion that, like, I get that you guys are going to be crazy loved, crazy adored, and I don't know if you guys feel this way. Maybe you guys are listening to this message right now and you're like, I have no idea what you're talking about. Fine, but it's something that you are meant to experience, even if you aren't experiencing it right now. That's how I feel about these readings. I think that if you didn't listen to the intro, just because you're meant for something doesn't necessarily mean that it's going to happen, and that is just my personal opinion, and I might get some backlash on that, and that's fine. But I think that if you aren't, you know what, I think there is some things that you are absolutely 100% is meant to happen to you, but I think some things that are also I think there's some things that are 100% meant to happen, and there's other things that are meant to happen only through doing the work, okay? But anyways, I think that you guys are meant to experience a high level of love and passion, and I know I'm keep on repeating myself, but that's really the message that's coming through. So hopefully that resonates with someone out there watching this video, and maybe you can be like, wow, someone finally understands something that I've been through. Because especially if you feel like you've always had this growing up and you're like kind of confused by it as to why, I don't know, I don't even know how to explain this, honestly. So someone else explain it for me in the messages. I'm gonna get a couple more messages from this thing, and then the reading is going to be danola. So what is pile 4 meant to experience this lifetime, Spirit? Listen to many, speak to a few, Hamlet. Yeah, so I think like a lot of people are always going to want to be chatting up in your ear. A lot of people are going to want to be around you for whatever reason that is. Maybe it's because of this connection that you have with the universe, because people can feel the energy that you radiate. There's something about you that is meant to draw people to you, okay? Yeah, you guys just remember that every day is the best day of the year. You guys have a very positive energy I'm picking up on. You guys have a very positive mindset, and this is something that you're meant to have in order to facilitate you on your path. With mirth and laughter, let old wrinkles come. The Merchant of Venice. I think even when you're like really old, like people are gonna come to you for like advice, for wisdom, for love. There's something that you just simply give to people through your energy. You guys could very much resonate with being like earth angels, star seeds. There's something that you give to people just by simply being around them. Better 3 hours too soon than a minute too late. The Merry Wives of Windsor. I'm getting that that's how people are meant to, like, that's how people feel around you. They're like, I would rather you be here 3 hours too late than you not be here at all, you know? Like, you could take your time, you could waste my time if you want, because I want to see you that badly, okay? Like, I don't know, there's something about you that is really makes people want to be around you. I was quiet, but I was not blind. Jane Austen. I think there's something definitely about you too that is meant to be known to people, that people aren't meant to mess with you. There's something again about your energy that is meant to let people be known that you are not someone to play with. Our doubts are traitors and make us lose the good we might win by fearing to attempt, measure for measure. I think you guys are going to have a lot of doubts of deservingness in this lifetime. It's like, why do I deserve all this love? Why do I deserve... I think you guys know deep down that you do deserve it, but there's going to be another part of you that you have to battle to believe that you are this beautiful person that does deserve this beautiful things. Again, I don't know if in a past life you were like wronged and you have this instilled in you, and that's something also in this lifetime that you're meant to heal, and that's why you're getting this big blessing of like, you know, all of the love that you're meant to receive. But I also think that like a lesson that you're meant to learn is to like that self-love and like being able to like get rid of those doubts of like receiving love, which makes sense because it's like I am allowed to let people love me. That was the main card, so that makes a lot of sense. I didn't even think about that. You are my sun, my moon, and all of my stars. E.E. Cummings. I just think you guys give like people an array of different emotions in all of the good ways, in the sense of like you make people realize a lot through your words, through your actions, how you behave. Your essence is very spiritual in and of itself, if that makes any sense at all. Oh, we got it again. Look at that. If you end up with a boring, miserable life because you listened to your mom, your dad, your teacher, your priest, or some guy on the television telling you how to do your shit, then you deserve it. Frank Zappa. That's funny. I've never seen this one before. I think you guys are meant to like show people you guys are meant to be like a mirror to people of like how they act, and you're meant to like teach people a lot through that. One touch of nature makes the whole world kin. Troilus and Cressida, if I said that right. I also think you guys are very in tune with nature. You guys might, some of you guys might have pet birds, I'm picking up, or go bird watching. But yeah, you guys are also supposed to have some kind of important relationship with nature. I'm not getting all of you, but I am getting a lot of you. In this lifetime is another thing that you're meant to do. I'm getting that some of you are meant to really have gardens, be gardening, or like have a lot of pets, something like that. You've always had the power, my dear. You just had to learn it for yourself. The Wizard of Oz. So I think you guys are just meant to really figure out how powerful your soul is in this lifetime, how many past lifetimes you've had to really deserve this in this lifetime. And I think you guys will recognize that more and more as your life goes on. This is a really cool reading, okay? Oh, we got that one again too. Our doubts are traitors. So yeah, you guys are going to have a lot of doubts of like, why me? Why are all these good things happening? And hey, guys, if this doesn't resonate, click off the reading, okay? Like, if it doesn't resonate, it doesn't resonate. But I hope it resonates because it's a pretty cool reading. And this might still be coming for you too, right? It doesn't mean that maybe you haven't experienced this or you aren't experiencing this right now, but that doesn't mean that it's not still meant for you. What you have to understand is that with knowledge also comes patience. The more you realize what real love is, the longer you're willing to wait for it. I think you guys are also meant to sniff out the fake love compared to the real love. I think a lot of people, there will be people who want to be around you for the right reasons, and there'll be people who want to be around you for the wrong reasons. And I think you may have some struggles with that also growing up, and not even realize it, because you have this powerful energy. And I think one of the things that you're meant to learn in this lifetime is how to really, recognize that, like recognize who's good to be around, who's not good to be around, who wants to be around you for the right reasons, who wants to be around you for the wrong reasons. Loving and losing, different only by one letter and a million degrees of pain. Yeah, so I think like you guys are the type of person that you want to love everybody, and so it's hard letting people go, it's hard saying no to people. And I think that all this recognition or the love that you receive in this lifetime, that's something that another thing that you're gonna have to learn to do, is to really like learn how to like set boundaries and to say no to people and be okay with losing people or letting people go. Never could I breathe love if I did not first learn to inhale a little bit of chaos. Yeah, so there's definitely gonna still be chaos in your life, don't get me wrong, guys. Especially in romantic relationships too. But you also are gonna really have an array of like having like seeing the beautiful passion in chaos. There is passion in chaos, believe it or not, or at least I think there is. There can be chaos with how much two people love each other, but it can also become toxic because of that, right? And you're gonna really experience those emotions if you haven't already. Love all, trust a few, do wrong to none. I think that's another thing that you guys have to learn. You guys might have been very trusting in the past, or just a trusting person in general. And again, you're really learning how to sniff out the right people and the wrong people that you want around you, but still learning to love people in the process and accept people for who they are, and to choose to not do wrong to people who have done wrong to you. Because, just because they did wrong to you it's not going to make you feel better to do wrong to them, right? Okay, so that was your reading, guys. I hope you enjoyed it. Thank you so much for coming and watching, and have a blessed Zen rest of your day. Bye!